My name is Nora. I want to tell you my story. It is about love. It is about feeling small. It is about a day I will never forget. I learned a big lesson. I hope you learn too. My story is simple, but it touched my heart. It changed me. This happened last year. I was with Roger. He was my boyfriend. I loved him very much. I thought he loved me too. We lived in a small apartment. Our life was good. Or so I thought. I believed in us. I believed in our future. I believed in love stories. Now I know they are not always perfect. This story made me stronger. It made me see things clear. Roger was kind. He was handsome. He worked hard. We met 3 years ago. It felt like a perfect match. I felt safe with him. He was my rock. My past was simple. I always wanted a stable life. I wanted a partner who saw me. I wanted a small, happy family. Roger felt like that person. He promised me forever. I trusted his promises. I gave him my heart completely. I thought we shared everything. I thought we shared dreams and memories. I thought my value was clear to him. I thought I was his priority. Now, I understand things differently. Love is not just a feeling. It is also an action. It is attention. It is remembering. I was happy then. I was truly happy. I thought my search for love was over. My journey had found its destination. This belief made the fall harder. The pain was unexpected. It came from a small, simple thing. A thing that should have been important. But it was forgotten. This forgotten day changed my perspective. It changed how I saw Roger. It changed how I saw myself. I learned that sometimes the smallest omissions create the biggest emptiness. My life with Roger was calm. Every morning we drank coffee. We talked about our day. He went to work. I went to work too. In the evenings we cooked. We watched TV. We laughed sometimes. He was kind. He was handsome. I felt safe with him. I felt loved. We had our routines. Routines are nice. They make you feel secure. I liked our quiet life. I liked holding his hand. I liked his smile. I thought this was love, this quiet, calm love. I always tried my best. I made his favorite meals. I listened to his problems. I always remembered important dates. I remembered his birthday. I remembered our anniversary. I remembered the day we first met. I wanted to celebrate our love. I wanted to show my appreciation. I always bought him small gifts. Simple gifts, but full of meaning. I wanted him to feel my love. I put effort into everything. I believed in reciprocity. I believed he did the same for me. I wanted to be valued. I wanted to be seen. Just a little. Just by him. We were planning a vacation. We talked about the beach. We talked about warm weather. I felt excited for the future. He seemed excited too. We were a team. We shared expenses. We shared chores. We shared a bed. Everything felt shared. But maybe it was not. Maybe I gave more attention. Maybe I remembered more. I did not realize this then. I was blind with love. I was happy in my small world. I thought our love was strong. I thought it was solid. I really thought we understood each other. I never asked for big things. I did not want diamonds. I did not want a fancy car. I just wanted his time. I just wanted his attention. A simple note was enough. A card was perfect. I wanted him to think of me. I wanted him to make me a priority. I always felt a little second. I always felt like an option. But I pushed that feeling away. I told myself, Nora, he loves you. He is just busy. I tried to be understanding. I tried to be the good girlfriend. I tried very hard. This constant trying made me tired, but I kept trying. I did it because I loved him. I loved him very much. Then my birthday came. It was a Tuesday. I woke up happy. I felt excited. I thought, today is my day. I waited for Roger to say something. He made coffee. He smiled. He said, "Good morning," that was all. My heart felt a little heavy. I thought, maybe he forgot. I tried to tell myself, he will remember later. I dressed for work. I waited again. He said, "Have a good day." He left for work. He did not say, "Happy birthday." He really forgot. I felt a pang in my chest. A small pain. But it grew fast. I went to work. My smile was gone. My excitement was gone. I felt sad. I felt invisible. I called my mom. She said, "Happy birthday, my dear." Her voice was warm. I almost cried on the phone, but I held my tears. I did not want to worry her. I told her I was fine, but I was not fine. I was deeply hurt. I felt a knot in my stomach, a painful knot. At work, my friends noticed. They said, "Happy birthday, Nora." They gave me a small cake. They sang. I smiled. But it was not a real smile. My friend Lisa asked, "Did Roger plan anything special?" I looked at her. I just shook my head. I could not speak. Lisa looked at me sadly. She understood immediately. She knew how much this meant to me. She knew how much I put into this relationship. She hugged me tight. I felt a little better, but the main pain remained. I thought about Roger all day. I thought, why did he forget? I sent him a message. I wrote, "How is your day?" He wrote back, "Good, busy." No mention of my birthday. Nothing. My heart sank. I felt tears in my eyes. I held them back. I wanted to be strong. I wanted to understand, but I could not. I loved him. I really did. And he forgot. He forgot me. It felt like a betrayal, a small one, but it hurt deeply. I wanted to scream, but I stayed quiet. I wanted a special day. I got a silent day. I finished work. I went home slowly. I did not want to go home. I did not want to see him. I did not want to pretend. I walked in the park. The air was cold. I sat on a bench. I watched the children play. They looked so happy. I wished for that simple happiness. I wished for a simple memory, just a card, just one sentence. Why was it so hard? I felt my love for him changing. It was turning into a bitter feeling, a feeling of deep disappointment. I stood up. I walked home. I had to face him. I had to tell him. When I opened the door, the apartment was dark. Roger was not home yet. I sat on the sofa. I just sat there. I felt empty. I felt hurt. I thought about leaving. I thought about taking my bags, but I stayed. I waited for him. This was important. I needed to see his face. I needed to hear his explanation. I felt a cold anger starting inside me. It was not loud. It was quiet, a quiet, firm anger. I thought, this is not okay. I deserve more. Then he came home. He looked tired. He said, "Hi, Nora." He kissed my cheek. He went to the kitchen. He opened the fridge. "What's for dinner?" he asked. His voice was casual. Normal. This normal tone hurt me more than anything. I took a deep breath. My voice was shaky. I said, "It's my birthday, Roger." He froze. His back was to me. He stood still. The silence was very loud. He turned around slowly. His eyes were wide. He looked shocked. He looked guilty. "Oh no," he said. "Nora, I am so sorry." He came to me. He tried to hug me. I moved away. I could not. I just could not. I felt too much pain. I felt too much disappointment. He really forgot. I looked at his face. I saw real regret. But it was too late. The moment was gone. The day was over. The feeling of being neglected was strong. I whispered, "You forgot me." "Not the day." "You forgot me." He looked down. He had no answer. He knew I was right. This was the point of no return. Everything changed then. We talked that night. We talked for a long time. It was the hardest conversation. He said he was stressed. He said work was hard. He said he was truly sorry. He looked sad. I saw his pain. But my pain was bigger. I told him how I felt. I told him I felt forgotten. I told him I wanted to feel special. I cried. I cried a lot. I let the tears fall freely. I felt the hurt come out with the tears. He held my hand. He said he loved me. He said I was important. I looked at him. I saw his regret. I thought, is this enough? My heart was still heavy. This moment changed everything. It was not just about a birthday. It was about feeling seen. It was about feeling valued. It was about respect. It was about my place in his life. I needed more. I needed him to show me, not just say it. His words were empty now. His actions were missing. I made a decision then. A very clear decision. I told Roger I needed time. I needed time to think. I needed time for myself. I needed distance. I needed to breathe alone. He understood. He looked defeated. He moved out for a few weeks. The apartment felt empty. It felt quiet. I felt sad. I felt scared, but I also felt strong. I learned that my feelings matter. I learned that I deserve a love that remembers. I looked at my life. I saw all my effort. I saw all my compromises. I saw my love. I realized I was giving too much. I was receiving too little. The balance was broken. I needed to fix the balance. I needed to put myself first. I took long walks. I read books. I talked to my friends. I started to heal. I started to find my voice. I started to remember my own worth. I repeated to myself, I am valuable. I am important. After some weeks, Roger came back. He looked different. He looked serious. He tried harder. He really did. He made an effort. He listened more. He remembered small things. He remembered the coffee I like. He remembered the movie I wanted to see. He started to show me, not just say it. It was a new start, a fragile start. It was not easy. Love is not always easy. It needs work. It needs effort from both sides. We talked about the future. We talked about what went wrong. I told him, I need to feel like your partner, not an accessory. He agreed. He promised to change. He promised to prioritize us. I saw his sincerity. I saw his effort. I gave him another chance. I did it for the love we had. I did it for the future we planned. But now I am cautious. I am watching. I am listening. I am feeling. Now I know that true love is about seeing each other. It is about remembering the small things. It is about making each other feel special every day. This story changed me. It made me understand what I truly need. It taught me to value myself first. I learned that love must be a two-way street. I will never forget that day. It was the day I cried. But it was also the day I finally stood up for myself. I found my strength. I found my voice. I found my worth. I still love Roger, but I love Nora more now. This is the real lesson. You must love yourself first. You must respect yourself first. The birthday came and went, but the lesson stayed. I am a better person now. I am a stronger woman now. I am ready for life. I am ready for real love. A love that sees me. A love that remembers me. I hope you remember this too. Value yourself. Always, if you liked it, subscribe to the channel and see the next story to learn even more.